You are fighting the only American champion on here. You're kind of going to be a little bit of the bad guy, right? Like, is there a preparation for that?
I
or-
don't feel that way. I
No?
don't feel the way that I'm the bad guy. Not at all, honestly.
Do you feel enough love in this country, or is it just something you don't really care
Of course,
about?
I always felt very loved in this country, and I love this country so much.
I imagine the president probably has a preference what he wants, right? He wants the American, probably. But
Do
if you
think
get
so?
to,
I don't
you don't
think
know.
so. I don't think so.
Really?
No, not really.
Okay.
So really, I don't think that he has like some preference. He's a fan of the sport, and he just wants the best to win. And that this country gave me the place that I have today, gave me the opportunity, and I love this country. Like I always used to hear when I was a kid about the American dream, and I never really understood the meaning of the word, but now I'm living the meaning. The first time that I came to this country, it was with the UFC.
What was your first thought when you landed on American soil? What do you think of this
It
place?
was amazing. Like seeing everything in this country, like these huge buildings and all that, it's just so inspiring that you can feel that this country has a lot of people that they think big and they do big, you know. You only have to see the buildings. Someone like me and you, he visualized building all these monster buildings, and one thing is the visualizing and the another thing is to bring it to life. And I love when people think big and they do big, and this is what I can feel in America. And something else that I love about this country is that they really appreciate the talent. They really support them, which helps us to reach the highest potential that we all have. Because when you feel that the people appreciate your talent, your work, and the all hard work that you're putting in, and you feel like supported, it helps you to develop your highest potential.
You kind of looked at, and you said this the other day, you look at Justin Gaethje as a gift. That was the word you used. You know, are you?
Listen, maybe it was too much to say that it was a gift, because he's not a gift. He's a legendary fighter. He's a Hall of Famer, and I'm actually a huge fan of his. Like I love watch all his fights. I have all the respect to him, but I just feel that I'm way better than him. That it's my time, and I just have to do my thing.
So it is confidence, not overconfidence.
Exactly. It's
Okay.
confidence. Listen, if someone has the overconfidence, he stops putting the hard work. He's not doing that much, and I take Justin very seriously. I'm working my ass off, and I'm sorry for the expression, but yeah, like I'm working really hard because I know that I have a very tough opponent in front of me.
Who do you want? Who are the ones that you're like, oh, that would be something, like something that gets Ilia Topuria excited?
The fight against Islam for the third belt. That will be something big, something that. But at the same time, this fight excites me too, because everything, you know, it's not only about the fight, it's about the event, where it's going to be the event, the people that it's going to be attending the event. And I don't know, it's a huge opportunity. We are going to have a lot of eyeballs on us, and I'm very excited too for this one. Very excited.
And it is possible that should one of you fall out of it, Arman Sarukian is serving as the backup fighter for this one.
Listen, whoever. The only thing that I know that I'm gonna be present that night. Whoever they want to put in front of me, I'm gonna be there, and the result is gonna be the same no matter who's gonna be in front.
Well, you know, I think we probably assume everything's going to go according to plan. The fight will go on as planned. Where does that leave Arman as far as the picture? I mean, is that someone you want to be lined up against you next? It seems like there's a lot of momentum behind him in his own career, too.
Never ever in my life, I never choose any of my opponents. I always used to receive the call like, Ilia, we want you to fight this guy on this date, and I always agree. So whoever they tell me that is next, I'm gonna fight the next challenger.
Let me go back to Islam, though, because you brought him up.
Yeah.
How likely do you believe this fight is? Is this inevitable? Will you guys definitely fight? Or are you not sure?
How close is that fight to
Yeah.
happen?
How do you think?
It's very close with the UFC. You never know what they are planning to do. You know, who would imagine that they would make an event in the White House? So everything is possible.
Now, you were out for a little while. It's been about a year since you competed. Once you get back in there, there was we weren't sure when you were going to get back in before this fight did get announced. Was there a possibility you'd have to wait even longer to be able to get back in the cage before this finally came together?
My priority was to fix my personal problems, to have my mind on the right place. And I always knew that once I fixed the problem, I wanted to come back to the octagon. Yeah.
Are you looking to get maybe more active? You tend to fight 1 or 2 times a year, even through
Yeah.
your whole career. But are you looking to get more active? Maybe even get a second fight in this year?
I wish so, and I hope so. I would love to have my second fight by the end of the year. So we'll see.
You and the other championship fighters, you were in the White House, you were in the Oval Office, you guys had that interaction with the president.
Yeah.
What surprised you about, this was your first time in the Oval Office, I assume. What was surprising about just being in this building, this historic building?
So first of all, it was so nice to be able to visit for the first time Washington, and to be able to go to the White House and to meet the president of America. It was an amazing experience that for sure I'm gonna keep that for my life's memory, without any doubt. What surprised me the most, how kind Trump was, actually, because you always imagine a president of the country to be a little bit distant, but he was actually like so fun. He was aware of everything, to everyone. Like, he was talking to everyone. He was trying to have a conversation with everyone to let everyone feel comfortable. That surprised me.
And the last thing I gotta ask you about, because it's a unique event for so many reasons. One of
Yeah.
them, almost chief among them, is that it is outside. You're gonna fight outside. The UFC doesn't like to do this. It's one of the reasons why they don't go to stadiums.
For the
and
first
stuff.
time in my life, I'm gonna be fighting outside. So
How do you prepare for that?
So we try to do our training sessions outside to get used to it. I also try to do the trainings on the same time that I'm gonna be fighting. So yeah, we try to do our best.
Maybe put an octagon outside, or
Not specifically putting the octagon outside, but doing a big part of the trainings outside. Yes.
and then I guess last one here. I mean,
Yeah.
you got a prediction for this fight? How's it gonna look?
It's gonna be a knockout in the first round. I'm gonna take his lights out in the first round.
Is it at all disappointing if it just goes further, or are you just
Never
predicting
disappointing. Never.
long as you win.
Like, whatever God wants to give me, I'm gonna embrace that with a proud.